I started trucking because I was in a lot of debt. I'm talking about nearly $250,000 in debt. $157,000 was in student loan debt. 17 grand of it was my car, and it's fully paid off now. About 8 grand in credit card debt because of moving expenses from New York City to Chicago and then to Arizona. That's also paid off. And I maintain it at zero balance every day. Another 8 grand on a private loan for my coding boot camp. About 4.5 grand in my Invisalign treatment, 4 grand in a personal loan. Okay, so it's not really $250,000 worth of debt, but it did reach the 200 mark. And honestly, I did not know that it was 200 at the time. So my government student loans were on pause, just like everybody else's. So I just tackled all the smaller things first before the repayment started happening. And as of last year, it was $157,000, and now I'm down to just
$83,600.
Everything else has been paid for, and I'm so happy that I'm getting closer and closer to financial freedom. I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology, State University of New York, or FIT for short, as an out-of-state tuition, as well as studying abroad in Japan for a summer, speaking Japanese. But yeah, there's nothing new there. I'm just a basic 18-year-old who didn't know what they were doing at the time when I was taking out all those loans. I studied fashion design in my associates and switched over to production management for my bachelor's. I worked in the fashion industry for nearly 10 years, originally in retail management, and then I switched over to corporate. Most of my corporate life was being an assistant production manager at Kenneth Cole for women's footwear. All the other times I was also interning in other fashion brands like Ralph Lauren, Robert Graham, all these other places that I forgot at the top of my head. It does blow my mind that it's been 3 years of me trucking when I wanted to quit after 8 months. And I've been trying, but the money's just so good. And sure, it's inconsistent, but it's high amounts of inconsistency. And that snowball method of paying off your student loans, or just like your debts in general, has such a great, powerful psychological effect that I just kept going. They always told me, oh, pay your highest interest balance first because it's gonna be a huge saving method down the line. I dabbled in that, and honestly, I lost so much hope. I wasn't getting enough progress or momentum, like physically seeing it, even though all the numbers were going down. It was just like the amount of accounts that were still open that slowed down my progress. So as soon as I switched over back to the snowball method, oh my God, I started paying even more than what I was originally paying. Snowball method works for me, and I am on track to paying off my student loans technically in 33 months. I'm hoping to pay it off even faster than that. My goal for this year is to bring it down to 50 grand. My goal last year was to bring it down from 6 digits to 5, and I was able to accomplish that. Writing down your goals is a huge, powerful tool, and I didn't realize that I was able to hit even beyond what I was originally planning. I'll be honest with you though, every single day it felt like torture, and it felt like I wanted to just quit every single time. But I'm really glad that I'm still going, and that I have such a great discipline to be able to stay in this hardship that it really is. I do still have my moments when I cry and have mental breakdowns, but you know what? We're only human, and it's okay to have your emotions come out and let them through. Just know how to pacify yourself and remember that everything will be okay. I'm breathing, I'm surviving, I'm alive. I have this amazing opportunity to pay off my student loans and not have it accrue any more interest than it already has. If you're interested in following me on a more updated status, I do have an X account where I update it monthly based off of where I am on my student loan debt progress. It's just something that helps me motivate myself, as well as for anyone else who is on the same path or journey and want that motivation of like, hey, I'm in this with you, we're gonna do this together. Because I've come to realize that with every success story there are out there, it's always like, here's my beginning, here's my end, and bam, that's how I did it. And it's never while you're in the moment or in the progress of it all. And I want to try to see if I can do that and just hopefully keep this momentum going, and again, know that you're not alone and we are doing this together. Okay, that was a lot of talking for me. I'm gonna go back to being silent. My voice is actually getting dry and rough, so yeah. I'm getting hungry though. I should probably stop soon.